take the longest shower.
No, you don't. Your brother does.
As any parent knows,
You ready to eat?
it can be a challenge getting 3 young children ready for the day.
Take my shirt off.
And when you're doing it alone, sometimes it feels like there's more tasks than time to get those jobs done.
Oh, you're doing good.
Which doesn't really give Joy Harris much room to take care of her own morning routine. But she wouldn't trade these mornings for anything.
What happened before, I'll never go back to.
Because a year and a half ago, Joy Harris faced the very real possibility of losing her children forever.
I made very bad decisions.
Harris says she and her husband sold and trafficked drugs. In November 2016, Harris says law enforcement raided her home.
Flash bombs, loudspeaker, you know, we have warrants for your arrest, SWAT coming in. It was terrifying.
Harris says she faced 10 years in prison. She faced losing custody of both of her children, as well as losing custody of her unborn baby, who she found out she was pregnant with while in jail. But there was a glimmer of hope for Joy Harris, if she was willing to work for it. Pierce County Court offered Harris a second chance, a chance to clear her record and regain custody of her kids, if she went through the county's drug court and family recovery court program. At the time, Harris tells me she didn't realize the opportunity she had been presented.
I was so far into everything that I just wanted to get out of jail, and not even realizing the magnitude of the destruction that I caused.
Drug addiction had a hold on Harris tightly, she says.
You know, nothing was important to me. Nothing. You know, like I had said, I oftentimes could not decipher whether I was dreaming or whether I was awake.
And while most of the world, including Harris, had given up on her, there were some people who still believed.
A lot of people have burned every bridge they had in life.
It's worth it. It's worth the effort.
Judge Philip Sorensen gave Harris that second chance through the Drug and Family Recovery Court program. Sorensen worked with people like Harris for decades and knew if she worked hard enough.
But it only works if there's someone who's willing to take the opportunity.
Harris might find herself again.
They deserve a chance, just like everyone else deserves a chance.
I have hope when it makes perfect sense to be hopeless.
Annette Lukenbill is an attorney for the Washington State Office of Public Defense in Pierce County. She's worked with families like Harris since the early 2000s. Harris says without Lukenbill fighting for her, she probably wouldn't have gotten into the program. Lukenbill says these people, like Harris, who are at their lowest point in life, could be any one of us. She says that's why she's willing to invest hours of her time and energy to reuniting these families. Joy Harris spent 3 months in jail. She spent 7 months going through the addiction treatment, all the while away from her family, away from her kids. But she says it took that time to realize just what she was fighting for.
I'm still working on forgiving myself. The process is never going to be over.
And after this final court hearing, Harris is reunited with her children. And maybe even more importantly, they are reunited with their mom.
She says now she gets to see her a lot more. Oops. Get a hat. It's okay.
And even though it's been a long and difficult process to find herself again, Harris says this fight was worth it. Reporting in Pierce County, AJ Janavel for Q13 News.